Hello, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to make this single page shopping website, which would be perfect if you're coming from a place like Etsy or something better than Shopify. Paired with AutoWP's dynamic shopping, we'll make it for your customers to have a truly awesome shopping experience. So let's dive right in. To get started, we're going to kind of pick out our color scheme for our site. And to do this, on full site editing, you go over here to the left, appearances, editor, styles, and here's your preset choices that will come with a theme. It will always be a little different. Now you can pick one of the pre-made styles from your theme or plugin, or you can go ahead and click one and change it a little bit. And how you change the colors for the links and everything, you go over here to styles, colors. As you see, text is that. We can make text black if we want. We can change the color of the background. But here, I'm going to change the button. So text is already white. We're going to change the background to something like this. And now we're going to hit save. And now all the buttons by default on your website will be that color background with that text. Let's go ahead and go back to the dashboard and start building our site. Now that we have a color scheme, and obviously you can spend more time there and create exactly what you want, we need a page to create our single page site on. To do that, you're just going to go over to the left, pages. And before we create new, you see none, save front page by it, so you don't have one set yet. We're just going to create a new page. And if you have a page you like, you just use the one you have. I'm going to call mine home. Publish. Now go back to your dashboard. Now to set that as your front page, you go to settings, reading. By default, it's going to be your latest post. We are going to want it to be a static page, and we're going to select home. Save. Now if we go back to pages, you'll see home as front page next to it, indicating that that will be your home page from now on. Let's go ahead and hop back into the page. We can start building it. To help speed this process up, we're going to use a series of block patterns. Block patterns are pre-designed and pre-assembled groups of blocks that will help speed up the process of you building a page. And if you're new, this is perfect, so you don't have to do any real guessing work, and it will help you build out quicker. To find these, you go up to the left, hit the blue plus, then you'll see blocks, patterns, and media. We're going to hit click patterns. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different categories. These will vary between plugins and themes, but since we're using WooCommerce, we will just use WooCommerce patterns. So you follow along if you want. Now I'm going to select this one. As you see, it has our color for our button, but we can already start editing this by clicking on it. And up on the top toolbar, this is a cover block. You can replace the image from your media library or upload. I chose that image. As you see, it's kind of cloudy because that's overlay and you can't see the people. And you can change all of that on the right hand side by using the perspective. And also we can change the overlay by going into the styles tab and changing the color. So if you use black and then change the amount you want to come through, you can go ahead and change the text color to white. And there we go. And also we can make this a little bit bigger. And I think that would be a good start for us. Now you can go ahead and just click into these and delete what you want and put the heading and paragraph you want up here. But the one thing you have to change for this tutorial is this link button. You need to do hashtag shop. And that will take us to the part of the page where they will do their shopping. So hit save and go ahead and head down to the next section. Again, you can use this button here and do browse all, we'll bring up the same menu. Hit patterns, WooCommerce. I like this pattern here. And then you can simply just change these images with products that you already have to start tying everything in together. I'll just do that real fast. And then again, we're going to want to change the link in the buttons, or these link areas, to hashtag shop. Hit save. Now you can do it to all of these. I'm just going to do this one, keep the video a little shorter. Now you can see these are very close together, and you do want to create some separation between your sections. And a lot of people will end up putting a spacer block here and use it to do it that way. And that is one way you could get it done. But there is a more appropriate way of doing that is, again, if you click into the cover block, go over here to styles, find dimensions, and then you're going to want to do margin and margin bottom. And we'll do about 200. Now there's some space between, so as they're scrolling, focus can remain on this a little bit longer, and they can hit the button and go where you want them to go. If not, then they can start focusing on their next section. Now the next thing I'm going to add is a heading block in here. You might see it here. If not, you can just search for it, and it will be right there for you. And now you can come up with a more clever name than me, but just going to put that there. And I'll center it by using the toolbar. And now we're going to add the actual shop. To do that, first we're going to add a group block. And you're going to use the whole one because we're not going to use columns, or it's just going to be one thing in the middle. And before we add the next section, we're going to actually go over here to our right, advanced, anchor, shop. And now we can add our products by using the all product blocks. And there you can see all our products are displayed there. Now, if you look down here, you'll see it has pagination. This actually won't take you to another page. It will just reload. But if you only have a few more items, you can always increase the amount of rows. So if you want to display all your products on that page and not have them worry about pushing any buttons, that's one way you can accomplish it. And I don't suggest adding a whole bunch of columns because it starts making the images really small. So I think 3 and 3 is a good number. Now, depending on what themes and plugins you have installed, each blocks may have different patterns, or sorry, different styles. My theme that I built has 2 different styles for this block. You have a center button and an all image button, but I actually think on this one, the default with the paint color fits it nicely. Now, the only other section I would say that you should add is a section down here, which will entice them to go back up and continue shopping. And luckily, WooCommerce actually has a whole bunch that are pre-built. Again, we'll click down this blank space, click the plus, browse all, patterns, WooCommerce. And if you have something on sale in your store, just put that there. And again, change the link to hashtag shop. And we're going to want to save that. Click up here. I like to make it full width. I like to make it full width. So it kind of separates and adds a little bit of splash of color. Then we can change the image by clicking on it and hitting replace. Open up your media library again, or upload a picture. You can see the picture is really, really big, but if you just click on the bottom, You can shrink it down. Then you can change colors and do all kinds of stuff. But what we're gonna really want to do is, again, create some separation. We do it by just clicking into the main block. Again, going into the dimensions tab. This time it's okay to do top and bottom. We'll go ahead and do top and bottom, max it out, and hit update. And there we go. Very simple, very clean beginning to our site. Now let's go ahead and view the front. Make sure our buttons are working. There you go. That one takes us to the shop. That takes us to the shop. And the next step is to get rid of this title and the spacing line and add a mini cart in here. We can do that by going up to here and going back to the site editor. And go ahead and click into here. Now you're going to want to see this markup here. You can do that by going up to the 3 lines. Go ahead and click to group. And you can get rid of this spacer and this group block. You don't want to get rid of the content because then no content will show on your site from the pages you build. Go ahead and delete those. And now hit save. You can edit your header you can edit your header here. Just go ahead and click in and delete the navigation because again, it's a single page website. And add a mini cart. Use this one because this one comes with WooCommerce. And if we can change it to have kind of a bag, display price, and you can change whatever color you like. I'm just going ahead and keep it all black. And you can go ahead and add your logo from here as well. And change your site title. Again, hit save. And I'm going to actually make this even smaller by clicking into the parent block of all of them. And go ahead and make this 5. Slim it down even more. Hit update. And now we'll go back to our home page. And there we go. We got a start to our shop. As you see, all our blocks are there. And pairing this with dynamic shopping will give your customers one truly amazing single page shopping experience. However, this will always work with any and all themes. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.